And check it out, the line just keeps getting longer and longer. Hello, Prim friends. I am so excited to be bringing you now to the Earlier Times show. What a great day. What a great time in our state of Ohio for these early American primitive antiques. Just fabulous. So this is Suzanne Baker's booth from Westville, Indiana. Love that painting with the chickens on canvas. That is $525. Wow, beautiful early hooked rug. That looks like it's mounted on board. That one is $365. And this is Latcham House Antiques from Waterville, Ohio. Again, more beautiful artwork. Nice sampler. Oh, and look at the family record with the silhouettes. Just beautiful. This is Lisa's booth from Western Reserve Antique Shop. Oh my goodness, her shop is just... These pieces are so charming, so wonderful, so warm and cozy. All those Santas in there. Oh gosh, they're gorgeous. They just bring you back to another time. A small elephant with the wheels, that one's $110. This beautiful Santa, he's holding a piece of a feather tree. He is $265. Mid 1800s pumpkin head doll, she's 13 inches. She's $195. I know some of you are just avid doll collectors. I'm trying to get closer to those for you too. Love this preserve bucket with the bail handle. That one's $150. And here the box on the wall to display. So, you know, you maybe think I don't have enough table space, and you might not. But there's a box that might be, maybe is a dough box, and then it has several of the, those almost look like the shaker boxes. The crock on top, Jones, Greensboro, Pennsylvania, and then the Santa even on top. So what a great way to display. Some samplers, lots of the little baskets. Oh, love the basket turned upright with the Santa inside. He's holding a little lantern. Now Lisa's booth, or Lisa's shop, is in Canfield, Ohio, and she does ship. So definitely something to keep in mind. I have a couple of videos recently from her shop, so you'll definitely want to go back and check that out. Love the little child's cupboard. That one's $175. And then all the wonderful sleds here on the wall. $6.95 for the one on top. Look at that amazing dollhouse. One doll, Ethel, and the bears. And the book, The Night Before Christmas. And the tables all decked out with the pewter pieces and the 3-tier wire basket. Look at how dramatic that mantle is. Love that. This is Country Cupboard Antiques out of Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Look at that Santa Claus chocolate mold. That one is $6.25. That is really, we have collected chocolate molds for a long time, and that one is beautiful. A nice little mohair bear. It's only $90. Oh, I hope he goes home with somebody. Oh, I love that pies sign. That one is $5.50. Some nice old cookie cutters. Beautiful Santa. There's a fish. And check out this vintage Santa Claus. Wow. Here's a really neat candle stand, circa 1765 to 1800. It looks like they have $1,395 on that. Those are really neat. Order Green Mountain potatoes now. What a wonderful sign. Oh goodness, love that painting with the little chicks up there. Some really pretty pieces. This is Marvin Weiss, Folk Art and Antiques, out of, oh, I think it's Baltimore, Maryland. Whole stack of bowls. Some nice, long, beautiful bells. Some gorgeous stoneware. And some early pewter pieces. This is Brown Barn Door Antiques. They are from Fredericktown, Ohio. There's another courting candle. Oh, look at this sweet little dog with the glass eyes, it looks like. Small feather tree with the ornaments. That one is $200. Again, you know, sometimes you may go to an estate sale, a garage sale, you'll come across these things and just not realize. So I'm hopeful that our videos are bringing in a whole new group of people to this style of decorating and this type of collecting, and really this type of rescuing these amazing pieces. They are pieces of our history, and you know, once they're gone, once they're in a landfill, once they're burned, they're gone. They're done for good. So we've got to keep finding them and keep educating people so that they know just how really special they are. This is R.L. Meyers Antiques and Folk Art. They're from Valparaiso, Indiana. Look at that beautiful blue decorated Crocs. That one's from Massachusetts. That one is $4.50. Here's a smoke decorated painted bench. I talked to Lisa already. She is still getting ready, so you'll have to stick with me. You definitely want to catch a glimpse of her booth. So this is one of those videos you're going to want to watch right to the very end. Arnett Santas is here, and yes, I am going to do the big tease, and I will show you the Arnett Santas at the very end of the video. They are gorgeous as usual. Here's some seaweed yellowware bowls, nice little ovoid jug, and some really pretty tin coffee or teapots. I have started collecting some of those. I now have 2. I don't think that mine, well, I know for sure one of them is not old. It is a beautiful reproduction though, signed and dated on the bottom, that I got from Bill Romey's shop. This is Brick Farmhouse Antiques, Georgetown, Ohio. Look at that really neat blue wall box. That one is $3.75. The little, now that says bunny cutting board. Not so sure about that. That looks like a piggy to me. Silhouette, 3 children. That one is $1.95. What do you think? Is the verdict that that is a little piggy? Or does that look like a bunny to you? Beautiful lanterns. So I just want to mention again that Bridget from Primitive Passion is scheduled to be at Seville Antiques sometime on Sunday. I don't know yet exactly what time. If and when I find out, I will definitely let you know. Some really pretty samplers. Mary Ann Wright. The one in the middle there is $450. This is a beautiful little ovoid jug right here. I love these. That one is $250. There is a wedding band hog scraper candlestick, and here's a beautiful heart trivet. That one is $165. That's gorgeous. You'll see that things that are painted in blue, things with hearts, those are going to be things that are going to have a premium just because of those design elements. Love the basket tree right there. I don't see a name on this one yet, but if I had to guess, and I'm going to take a gamble on this, I would bet that this is Jamie's booth from Cornfield Primitives. Beautiful garlands of the spinner gourds. Look at those early brooms, hog scraper candlesticks. Just stunning. And there's their business card. Yes, Cornfield Primitives. They are near, again, just for frame of reference, they are sort of in the part of Ohio that's up near Toledo before you get, if you're heading up into Michigan, that would be a great destination to stop. This booth is Spotted Dog Antiques from St. Albans, West Virginia, and they do ship. So if you are seeing something here and you can't come to the show, now chances are, hopefully it may sell during the show here at earlier times. But if you are interested, oh, cute little German feather tree. That one's $65. Beautiful lantern. And look at this gorgeous feather tree with the feather tree fence. Lovely. The tree is $225 and the fence is $225. That is really, really pretty. Love that ironwork on the wall. Gorgeous booth. Lots of the bottle brush trees and some of the silhouettes. I have recently come across some documentation that says that the silhouettes used to also be called shades, S-H-A-D-E. So I could see that. Pretty quilt there in the reds and the greens. And here are lots of the little wooden pieces. This is Colleen and Daryl Alpers out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. They have lots of really lovely smalls, some of the early lighting pieces. The rush light back there in the clipper part at the top. That's where a piece of rush would sit. There is a cording handle. Some stone fruit pieces. Oh my goodness. Wow. $4.95 on the apple. I don't think I've ever seen one that size before. Again, some beautiful pieces of ironstone. This is one of those things that are really, really making a comeback. The ironstone is becoming hot again. I think it really was in the 80s. The funny twist of it now is that a lot of the pieces that people really love now are what are called dirty ironstone. So it will have some of that discoloration. And when you find that, you do not want to clean it. I mean, you clean the dust off. If there's dirt on it, you clean that. But the stuff that is underneath the finish, you do not remove that. And we used to soak the pieces of ironstone in order to remove them. But not anymore. Beautiful pair of quilts here on this end. And my goodness, look at the very chunky pigboard. How cute is that? And then several of the smaller ones. Beautiful. This booth is Country Antiques from Bureau, Illinois. They are still prepping. It's about 2 hours before the show opens, so a lot of people are still getting ready. The amount of effort that goes into getting ready. I mean, these people come from all over the country, bring some of their finest pieces, get them all displayed and ready for you. It's really quite a labor of love. You know, I always get so inspired with some of the decorating ideas or the display ideas that the dealers have. Again, you have the difference in the color of the backgrounds. Some use the dark paper, some use the light paper. The booth that was right beside us had just burlap on the walls. And then what a unique way to display a collection of the early brooms. Really neat. I'm seeing another silhouette here. That one is $75. Painted Southern Pie Safe 12 panel. Oh my goodness, look at that. Now, one of the other things that I have learned over the years, or heard over the years, and please correct me if you have heard differently, but my understanding is that often when they are handmade and the really old ones, the punch part of the tin is facing out. And the newer machine made, the punch portions are punched inwards. That's what I've heard. I might be wrong, I might be right. If you know of differently, I would love to hear in the comments. This booth is Pieces of Old. They are out of Findlay, Ohio. She does ship. She is also on Facebook. So if you wanted to get in touch with her, that would be a great way to do that. I love the burlap walls, the dolls are just adorable. And then mixed in with the primitive antique pieces also. Look at the gingerbread boys over here and the snowmen. So cute. Just love how the wall boxes and the slaw cutter, those kind of things, all just go together. Oh, the little snow girl. She's just $45. So again, this is Pieces of Old out of Findlay, Ohio. This is Margie's beautiful booth. She has Gleaner Antiques in Ashland, Ohio, and you will also see a booth that is Margie's booth inside Seville Antiques. They have their Christmas open house at their shop on November 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, and that's from 10 o'clock until 4 o'clock. And I will go down and do a video at her shop before her Christmas open house as well. She has some really just beautiful pieces, and her shop is always so uniquely staged and designed, like into rooms. Just really pretty. She has some beautiful painted, really pretty early painted pieces. And oh my goodness, look at that tiger maple rolling pin. Wow. There's a harness rack up at the top. And that hooked rug looks like the ones that are from Canada. They are typically done with a very small, thin cut with the lines going straight across. And I cannot for the life of me right now remember what that style is called. I will try to find that and put that on the screen as well. That is a drying rack with adjustable sides and some really pretty bells and lanterns. And again, here's some beautiful ironstone with the gold. Nice dry sink. This is Bath Trader Antiques. They are out of Bath, Ohio. Here's an Arnett Santa here in this booth. Some early pewter pieces. Gosh, every booth looks different. That's what's so much fun about this. Every booth looks different. Every dealer has, a unique sense of style, just like all of our houses that decorate this way are all just a little bit different. The pieces that we gravitate to, look at all the little treenware pieces. Those are highly, highly collectible now. A nice little cupboard. I like that. That's really cute. $155. Here are some shaker combs and an ugly face jug. And there's another one right here. That one is $195. Beautiful table that converts to a bench. Lovely. And of course, I cannot do a show or a shop and not turn these over. This one's $120. Does not have the names in that. Hello. This one is $45. Pretty, looks like a really early piece. I just learned from a comment from one of you talking about a Scottish motto pottery. And I had not ever really heard of that before. There's a Tommy candlestick. I had not ever really heard of that before and looked it up, and they're really quite unique, so I will be looking for those. And that little jug there actually almost reminded me a little bit of, but again, it's just not something that I'm particularly familiar with, so. Pretty table, the ironstone. Crossbuck table. That looks like it's got a big drawer. Here, the goat cart filled with the gourds. Hi. And the line is already started to form 2 hours before. Now, I'm not going to say this one right, so I don't want to even try. Mognas Antiques, Loveland, Ohio. Some really pretty artwork. Pretty trivet as well. Some nice baskets. Early lighting. And I see a lot of stone fruit here, so we're going to go ahead and check that out. Look at all of this here. Nice table. Early pine. Oh, cricket table. That's right. That name was just not coming to me. Pretty bowl. That one's $150. More stone fruit. The bananas are $50 each, and the round assorted fruit are $25 a piece. More stone fruit and a feather tree. These pieces are $35 a piece. Choice. Some gorgeous blue decorated stoneware pieces. And some very nice yellowware, but look at that Christmas tree stand. It would wind up and the tree would turn. $595, and it was musical. My goodness. Well, clearly they were not plugging in lights, because you can imagine the mess that would make. But if they were candles, oh my gosh, can you imagine what that looked like and sounded like? Lots of nice smalls. Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard. Cute. My children, my boys' nursery was done with nursery rhyme pieces. And let me tell you, 30 years ago, those were hard to find. So a lot of what I did, they were antique or vintage pieces. And I still have those pieces today. Here's some of what I believe is the gaudy Welsh or gaudy Dutch. As much as Bill Romey has tried, I have a terrible time remembering which is which. There is a difference. It just does not stick for me. I love them both. Maybe that's it. Because I love them both, it sort of just doesn't matter. These are beautiful pieces too. $45 a piece on those plates. Oh, there's a beautiful bunny candy mold back there. And some, oh, beautiful Santa Clauses. I would love to pick them up and see if they say West Germany on the bottom, but I just don't dare. Gorgeous early feather tree. I don't see a price tag on that one, or I would look for that for you. Here are some paddles. One there actually looks like perhaps it is a burl. Oh, and then again, look at the difference, the drama. This one in white. Oh, I didn't even notice those beautiful pennants with George Washington and Martha Washington. I think that's got to be Martha. $1,000 for the pair. I have never seen ones like that before. Beautiful, really striking. As I walked away, they really caught my eye. But the drama here. So the lights in the trees are those sort of like a flicker, just a little bit different. Meander Hill is where I have bought mine. My mom has hers from there too. I am just not a fan of stringing lights on a tree. Least favorite thing, almost least favorite thing. Unloading the dishwasher, folding laundry, folding and putting away laundry. Top of the list. But putting the lights on the tree and then taking the lights off the tree, yuck. These clip on and they turn on and off all at the same time with one remote control. They are brilliant. Meander Hill is the only place that I know of that carries those in their store right now. So that's a shop definitely to check out for those. And Evan is just a dream to work with. He does ship all over the country. So here's a really pretty 1800s early German pull toy horse, excellent condition. All the hair is in place and the harness. Is that $199.98? I like the peg rack around the upper part here of this room. And the little ladder kind of going from one corner of the booth to the other. What did we miss over here? The little framed Christmas carol on the Christmas tree. Really cute. And they're a pewter pen holder, inkwell for the desks. Here's a couple of hog scraper candlesticks. That one's just $50. We're going into Main Street Mercantile. They are in Georgia. Again, remember, Arnett Santas are at this location, and we will get to their booth. The sun was coming in really bright behind their booth when I was first in that area. So I thought, well, we'll do the show first, and then we'll go back to Arnett's. Pretty pieces. There are some corn molds over here in the yellowware. Again, that's pretty much the standard design of the corn molds. There's a cording candle. Some of the button-up shoes. And I think this is a something for in an early pharmacy for making the pills. Here's a hog scraper candlestick, and that one is $160. So lots of differences in the pricing. And a blue with the red dry sink. That one is $12.75. Really dramatic. I'm not seeing a name on this booth, but here's a medium feather tree with the ornaments. That one's $2.45. Lots of the nice pantry, round pantry boxes. That one's $1.45 with the bale handle. JDW. Maybe those are your initials. And that is just waiting for you to take them home. This is Dan and Debbie Shrum from Granville, Ohio. Now I'm telling you places, but some of these dealers don't have shops in their areas or in their towns. They do the show circuit. They may be on Facebook, so that might be a place to find them. Some ship, some don't, and some you just have to follow on the show circuit. They're sort of like rock stars, you know? You have your favorites that collect and find the things that you love. And then sometimes, I know I do, if somebody is looking for something in particular and you come across it and you find it and you have it for the shop, you can reach out to your customers that are looking for particular things. So I really recommend that if there are things that you are looking for. You can let me know. You can definitely put it in the comments. You know, even if you aren't close, aren't local, I would love to hear, what are you looking for? Do you collect ironstone? Are you looking for a particular piece to finish a collection? Are you looking for the hog scraper candlesticks with the wedding band? Are you looking for early advertising? Maybe stone fruit? Do you collect shaker pieces? That's a neat little box down there with the lock and has the wallpaper on it. That is really cute. This is Kent and Cheryl Williams' booth. They are still getting ready. They are the promoters of Earlier Times show. We saw them in the video also at Back to Our Roots. They do not, Cheryl, they do not ship from this booth. So you just have to come to one of the shows. Look at that neat scrub board. There's a pig cutting board. He's 50. Nice size step back cabinet. Again, the wonderful horse. This is Sweet Pea Primitives and Such. They're in Hinckley, Illinois. They do ship. Check them out on Facebook if you are interested as well. They do a lot of the shows. Look at that wonderful winterberry. We planted, I think, almost 50 winterberry shrubs on the property at the Cape on the Corner this year. So I'm looking forward to what all that is going to produce in the next couple of years. Look at that amazing woven mat. Sweet little Santa. Let's see if this says what this is. Early bed mat. $7.50. Isn't that really dramatic on the wall? You know, sometimes people who are specifically antique collectors are loving on these pieces, of course. How could you not? But they're also, I think, appropriate for modern modern homes or very minimalist homes, and a piece like that would just be stunning. This is a gorgeous bowl. And yes, people have noticed I do love the lip on the bowl. This one's a really thick bowl too. Early footed bowl. That one is $325. Gorgeous. There's a really pretty dry sink. Has the zinc liner in it, and then it has the shelf above and the drawers, and it looks like it is grain painted as well. These are all so dramatic with the paint against that black background. Tall, pretty pie safe. Wow. And here, the little stone owl. Cute. More of the courting candles and wall boxes. And up here, the game board. And look at those portraits. Love the scrubby wall boxes. There's even the bar of soap right there. This is Hartford House booth. They have a beautiful shop in Berg Hill, Ohio. They have their Christmas open house, or their holiday open house, in December, Friday and Saturday. It's the first weekend in December. I will be sure to be there and do a video. Look at that wonderful sign. Brookfield Terrace, homemade Irish soda bread, sandwiches, pie, cake, ice cream. Oh, what a neat place to be. There's a whole bunch of the hog scraper candlesticks, but look at how fancy that one is. Never seen one like that. Let's see if any of these are the pleated. $55. Nope, not seeing a cleated one. I would say probably one, maybe in 100 that I turn over are cleated. There's a nice striper crock. 5 stripe. That one is $5.95. Some really pretty butter presses back there. Oh, and look at all of these gorgeous scoops and paddles. Look at the graining on that one. Stunning. This is Dan Fryberg Antiques, Wilcox, Pennsylvania. Some pretty crocks, the rye baskets, and those beautiful stack of the leather-bound books. The horse remnant from a weather vane. He has $125 on that one. And more beautiful hog scrapers. Look at this. Looks like a barn door. Painted 18th century American colonial wooden door. Hollow cut silhouette by William King, Salem, Massachusetts, 1789 to 1829. Signed King, embossed underneath the shoulder. So that is something to be looking for. Interesting. Nice little wagon. This area right here has a lot of the holiday pieces. Look at the Halloween lanterns. Today actually is Halloween. There's a beautiful owl. Oh, and the little child's or baby shoe or boot form. Some of the feather tree fencing. And some of the paper mache Santa with the boot, and more of the feather tree fence. This is back Porch Antiques out of Fredericksburg, Virginia. This is a nice mixture. They have the antiques, some of the handmade pieces. Nice sign back there, antiques and hooked rugs. Like that quilt, the red and the greens, the apple green. Here's another one with that apple green. And you know, you'll see, and I'll point it out on this one, sometimes depending on the dye that was used to dye various elements of the fabric, the rest of the fabric will be just fine, but depending on what the dye was that was used, it can be very damaging to the fabric over many years. So some things will hold up just fine and others won't, and it isn't that the owner of the quilt did, it's just the nature of the dyes that created the colors in the fabric, and that's why certain fabrics will deteriorate the way that they do. And this is Kay Puckstein's booth. Beautiful pieces. Always some gorgeous children's toys, beautiful dolls, lots of the early painted pieces. Look at that red, white, and blue dress. Stunning. This one from the 1700s. Gorgeous. Beautiful apothecary. Is this just absolutely adorable? Look at the big sleigh, the snowmen. Oh my gosh, those are adorable. To the top of the hat is about to the top of my head. He's $3.25 with his corncob pipe. Here's some dried pumpkins, pumpkin heads, pod corn. Oh my goodness, they are so creative. Some really neat gourds. I don't know what those are. Are they dried cranberries maybe? Nice basket. This one's $1.65. Oh my goodness. How cute is this nativity scene with the camels? They have the rugs, the gingerbread boy, Julie Heights, Kenton, Ohio. Love this little gingerbread garland, and the socks are just adorable. Those are $42. $78 for the glass cloche. Beautiful angel. More of those gingerbread garlands. I love how they have them displayed here for sale. The winterberry. Cute little reindeer. And then right next door is the Arnett Santa booth. It's the handmade Santas mixed with the antiques. So sweet. The little dolls are just $18 a piece. The Santa with the lantern, he's $185. The one in the back there holding the candle box and the lantern, he's $205. My goodness. Aren't they just wonderful? Beautiful hutch table. That one's just $295. Love the Santa with the hobby horse. Oh my goodness. Let's go check out what's out here. Just beautiful. I have a YouTube channel, and I'm just curious, where's everybody from coming to the show? Akron? Akron? How about you? There's Bill. Hi. Where are you from?
Shrum Center.
Oh, Sharon Center. Okay. Here's a. Do you know about our YouTube channel?
You bought something?
I did. Yes, I did. Hi. Where are you guys from? Michigan. Do you know about our YouTube channel, The Cape on the Corner?
Oh, yes.
Okay. You watch. Okay. Well, you'll have to watch the next one because you'll be on it.
Okay.
Tell everybody about the Cape on the Corner.
Yes. Where are you from?
Plain City, Ohio.
Plain City. Do you know about the Cape on the Corner? Do you watch YouTube at all?
No.
Let me give you that. How about you? Where are you guys from? All right. Do you know about the Cape on the Corner on YouTube? Okay. Where are you guys from? Mansfield. And how about you guys?
I'm from Cornwall, Connecticut.
Oh my gosh, you came all the way from there for the show? Wow. Do you know about the...
I do.
Oh, good. Okay. Where are you guys from?
Columbus.
Do you know about the Cape on the Corner on YouTube? Okay.
Neat.
You'll have to watch. You'll be on the channel.
Thank you.
Do you know about the Cape on the Corner? Okay, where are you guys from?
Newark, Ohio.
Newark, Ohio. All right.
We watch you.
All right. How about you? Do you watch the Cape on the Corner on YouTube? The Cape on the Corner on YouTube. So you'll have to watch because you'll be on it now.
Okay.
You don't have to be if you don't want to be. Do you know about the Cape on the Corner on YouTube? So we feature shops and shows all over, mostly the state of Ohio. So to let people know. Yes. Hi. How are you? So you know about the Cape on the Corner. Where are you from?
Detroit, just north of Detroit.
Oh my gosh. Well, you'll have to watch the next one because you'll be on that one. Hey, Dean. Camera. Well, where are you guys from?
Lucky.
Kentucky. Do you know about the Cape on the Corner? On YouTube, a YouTube channel?
Cape on the Corner.
Cape on the Corner.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Do you watch it?
I've looked at some of it.
All right. Well, you'll be on it for the next one, for this one. So you'll have to watch. Hi. Do you guys know about the Cape on the Corner?
No.
A YouTube channel. It features antique shows all over the state of Ohio.
Okay.
Shows, homes, tours, all that good stuff. Where are you guys from? Yes, you came all the way here for this show. Do you know about the Cape on the Corner? I'm going to give you that. And you'll be on the next one.
I'm a subscriber.
Are you okay? Awesome. Where are you from?
Tennessee.
Tennessee, okay. How about you guys? From Ohio. Do you know about the Cape on the Corner? All right, let me give you that. It's a YouTube channel.
I know about
You know about the YouTube channel. All right, well, you'll have to watch this one because you'll be on it.
Oh, I will.
This next one. Where are you guys from?
Rittman.
Rittman, okay. How about you? Where are you from?
Clarkston, Michigan.
Oh my gosh, you came all the way for the show. Awesome. Do you know about the Cape on the Corner? A YouTube channel.
I watch it.
Do you watch it? Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's our channel. So you'll be on
We
this
were in
next
Seville
one.
yesterday.
Nice. All right. How about you? Where are you from?
Virginia.
Did you come all the way up for the show? All right. Do you know about the Cape on the Corner?
I am Gabriella.
Oh, hi. It's nice to see you.
The Collier.
Okay. Nice.
We were over Seville yesterday. So
I was there this morning. All right. Sure. Where are you guys from?
Us?
Yes.
Bath, Ohio.
Bath, Ohio. Okay. Do you know about the Cape on the Corner? The YouTube channel? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we watch it all the time.
All right. You guys do too? All right. Where are you guys from?
I'm from Mansfield.
Mansfield. I am. Yes. So you know about the Cape on the Corner. All right. How about you? Do you know about the Cape on the Corner?
I'm from Waverly.
Oh, okay.
We're not together.
You're not together. Do you know about the Cape on the Corner? Oh, it's a YouTube channel.
Okay.
So you'll have to check out the next one because you'll be on it. Do you guys know about the Cape on the Corner? It's a YouTube channel and we feature antique shops and shows, mostly all over the state of Ohio. Do you watch YouTube at all? There you go. Check it out. Do you watch it? Do you watch us? There you go. Nice. Thank you. Hi. Where are you guys from? That's me. You don't really see me on because usually people run when the camera comes and I feel the same way. Nice to meet you too. Do you guys watch the Cape on the Corner?
Yes, I was just trying to think of your name.
Gabriella.
That's the one I've been telling her about.
Okay, well I'm going to give you a card right here
thank you so
and you'll
much.
have to watch. So the first time you watch, you'll be on.
I'll be on.
You'll be on. Yes, so we'll put this one on at the end of the tour of the Earlier Times show. So you'll have to check it out. I do. I have a couple of booths inside Seville Antiques.
Yeah, but you don't have a shop of your own.
Not of my own, but I like to run around and they take care of the booth and the rest of the shop. So 5,000 square feet of all early American primitives, and we have our Christmas open houses this weekend.
I was down there this morning. I was telling them they didn't realize. I think usually it's around the 5th.
It is. It's usually much later, but we decided to do it now, and it's been awesome. The shop was full. Yes.
Of course. Yeah, she was just talking about it.
Oh, nice. Well, thank
I follow
you.
you all the time.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. Of course. Where are you guys
We're all
from?
easy shoppers.
I'm from Indiana.
Okay, so you came for the show.
Yes.
All right, and you know about Simple Goods, and Seville Antiques is having their Christmas open house. Seville Antiques. Yes, it's just about 45 minutes from here. 5,000 square feet, all early American primitives. We're having our Christmas open houses this weekend. Where are you guys from?
Barnesville, Ohio.
Do you know about the Cape on the Corner? One of those, where it's a YouTube channel. How about you?
I already shopped your business.
Oh, okay, awesome.
I emailed you about my mom and that blue trunk she
Okay, so Wendy, right? Okay. It actually sold today. So thank you. Do you know about the Cape on the Corner? It's a YouTube channel.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. How about you guys? Where are you from?
Virginia.
Did you come up just for the shows?
Yes.
Do you know about the Cape on the Corner?
Yes.
Okay. How about you? Pennsylvania. Do you know about the Cape on the Corner? Do you watch our YouTube channel?
Yeah.
All right. Hi. I know you do. I can't remember. Where are you from? Okay. All right. Now you've been to Seville already? Ever? Okay. Okay. That's what I thought, but okay. You want ones that have very narrow head so that it goes through. No, not at all. Oh. Hi, where are you guys from? Pennsylvania. Do you know about the Cape on the Corner? Oh, it's a YouTube channel, and we feature shops and shows all over the state of Ohio, sometimes home tours too, with all this early American style. Have you been to Seville Antiques? Oh, okay. We have our Christmas open houses this weekend. So. Here you go, sure. Hi, Where are you guys from?
Good.
Where are you from?
Athens.
Do you know about the Cape on the Corner?
Yeah.
Oh, the YouTube channel? All right. Well, you have to watch the next one because you'll be on it. So, do you know about the Cape on the Corner? All right. Oh, that's right. That's right. All right. Awesome.
Okay.